Back in Memphis, start of the fourth quarter with the Utah Jazz opening up a 13-point lead. Just a couple of seconds ago, GA catching up with Taylor Jenkins.
Coach, you guys came out to start that third quarter with tremendous energy and activity defensively, but didn't seem like you could sustain it. What's the concern and the focus as you get ready for the fourth?
I thought we had great energy, honestly. I mean, offensively down the stretch, we just missed some wide open shots, and they made you pay on the other end. I mean, they're hitting tough shots. A couple stretches there where we got to keep them in front a lot better. They can't get downhill, lob dunks, kick out for threes. But our energy's there. Guys are going to keep fighting for 12 more minutes here to give us a great chance to try to win this ball game.
Dillon Brooks picked up that fourth foul. You showed a lot of confidence, leaving him out there for a little while. He was rewarded you with some gritty play. Talk about his impact and what you're going to need for him down the stretch.
Yeah, huge impact. He's got to keep staying disciplined, keep making the right plays on the offensive end, keeping aggressive defensively, but also smart at the same time. We're going to need that from our entire group here to try to win a game.
All right, so 36-year-old head coach Taylor Jenkins staying rolling the dice, keeps Brooks on the floor, Greg, with his 4 personals. Brooks did not lead the game after he picked up his 4th late in that third quarter. So both teams come up empty on their first trip of the 4th. What are we looking for here early in the quarter?
Well, that's a good sign defensively for Memphis. They give up a 3, but it's a contested 3 off the dribble, and that's what you want to see more on their end, and this is what they need more.
That's a 3. Milton from the corner. But how badly did Memphis need that triple? 10-point game.
Well, but I like the attack nature of Morant. Getting into the paint, sinking the defense to the level of the ball, and a great vision to get it out for that rhythm 3 as Clarkson continues his assault on the interior of the Grizzlies defense.
So Jordan Clarkson, who was not shooting to his normal standards through the first 3 games of the series, at least from 3. Another look at that Melton triple. Clarkson putting together his best game of the series, 22 points. And Memphis's defense has just had no answer for him so far.
But they're not alone, though, partner. There aren't many that have had an answer for the 6th man of the year who has just been electric, and he's got that proverbial green light. Not afraid, and more importantly, they play for him. When he's on the floor, this team is looking to create opportunities for him to be aggressive, and more often than not, he rewards them.
Clarkson has now scored 12 of Utah's last 14 points. First 3+ years of his career with the Lakers, then to Cleveland. What a fit it has been with the Utah Jazz. This one last touched out of bounds by Jackson. And it goes back to Utah.
And now the pressure mounts for Memphis. Can we get stops? Can we string them together and try to get out in transition? Because the defense of Utah is starting to ramp up a little bit in the half court, making it a little more difficult to score. They're going to have to try to get something in the open floor to get that crowd back in the game.
The Utah Jazz, as Niang comes down the paint, well short. Jazz owning the best record in the league, really, for the majority of the regular season. As Jackson misses on another 3. Just an incredible run, 52-20. First ever #1 overall seed in the NBA playoffs. 3-pointer from Clarkson won't go. Memphis dodging a couple of bullets, but they're still down 12. Jackson barrels to the cup, blocked by Gobert. That stifling defense from the Frenchman.
And you hit it, partner. How about that play defensively by Gobert? Just terrific timing. And that's a situation where Jaren Jackson, as he gets more experience, will understand the importance of initiating contact and not allowing the leverage of Gobert to go up and contest on that attempt.
Greg, you talk to the analytics experts, they make a pretty strong argument that Rudy Gobert had maybe the best defensive season, at least statistically, that we've seen in the modern era.
You know, I'm a huge Rudy Gobert fan, and I think there's no doubt that he has a tremendous impact on the game with his rim protection. Analytics obviously are a huge part of the game, and I'm a big believer in them, but I do think with the evolution of the game, defense now is played more so out on the perimeter because where is most of the focus at the three-point line is Jaren Jackson there with the emphatic finish. Lock that, Rudy. And so I look at it differently. I like guys that can guard multiple positions in space and also be able to give me some help down low in the paint.
Clarkson has to reset. He's got to hurry. 2 to shoot. Here he comes to the cup. Or somehow able to draw iron. And the rebound corralled by Brooks. Brooks showing the nifty handle outside to Morant. This is Anderson on a 3. No. And a loose ball foul on Melton.
And I tell you what, you cannot question the effort of this Grizzlies basketball team. They are giving it their all. They're doing really all the things that you could ask of them, and that's a great drive by Melton and finished by Jackson Jr. there. Got Gobert to commit to the drive, and he couldn't recover there on that attempt. But you know, the margin of error is just so small because they're not a great three-point shooting team, so it's so much harder to make up ground against great teams.
Shot from Niang won't go. Utah holding on to this 10-point lead. Melton launches from 3 and hits. Timeout, Utah. It's a 7-point Jazz lead with 8:31 left in the 4th. The NBA playoffs on TNT first round is presented by State Farm.